I met a friend actually. I met somebody whilst I was travelling in one of the hostels, and what he said to me was he really liked this girl, and he wanted to speak to her, but he wasn't sure how to go about it. And I don't know, he was a bit nervous, he was a bit anxious, but he said something that really stood out to me. And he said to me, what if I go over there and I speak to her, but she doesn't want to speak to me? I was like, well, you don't know if you don't try. But then he said to me something even more powerful, something even that stood out even more, and it reminded me actually of something that I used to do. He said, I think she's too good for me. I think she's too good for me, he said. He doesn't even know this person. Literally, he's maybe known her for a couple of days, just from, say, passing conversation in the hostel. But he's come up with the belief that she is too good for me. And this is something that I used to say about myself with my ex-girlfriend. I always used to say to myself, in my own mind, and the people around me, friends, family, I used to say, she's too good for me. She is really too good for me. That's what I used to say all the time. And I'd always discount myself or put myself down because I believed that this person was better than me or brought more to the table than me. And you know what, like, years down the line, obviously, it went by, and it turns out that I was too good for that person. That's what I honestly believe now. I was too good for her. And like, it's not like a competition at all, but never say that you're not good enough for someone or somebody's too good for you, ever, because you're discounting yourself. Like, this is something that I say to everybody: know your fucking worth, because if you don't know your own worth, someone else is going to decide what your value is, and it's going to be a lot less than what you're worth, because other people will always put a discounted price tag on what you're actually worth. So don't let other people have discounts on your fucking life. So many people are going around letting other people decide things for them, letting people tell them what to do and tell them what they should think. If you do that for your whole life, you're going to go through life very unhappy, because other people are going to control your life and control the things you do and how you feel. And you should never give someone else the power to do that. Never put the key to your happiness in somebody else's pocket. And never let somebody else decide, design, determine or dictate your destiny, because so many people are just letting other people choose what they should do with their life, how they should think, how they should feel. And never ever do that, because you're in control of your life. Like, you are the person that's gonna guide your life in the direction of where you want to go towards your desired destination, because you're the one that's in control of the wheel. Like, sometimes it feels like you don't have control of the wheel, or you're not in control of your life, but trust me, there's only one person coming to save you, and that's yourself. Like, nobody else is coming to do it for you. So you need to grab a hold of the wheel of life and then just guide it in your desired destination or direction, because if you don't, you're just going to drift through life, and you're just going to let other people choose what you should do. And before you know it, 10, 20, 30 years ago by your life, and you'll go, what the fuck have I been doing? I've let other people have the power over my life. So just as I end this, I'm just going to say to people, don't ever think that you're not good enough for someone, or someone's too good for you, because we don't know, or we don't truly know who people are until they do something, or until you don't abide to the rules or the person that they want you to be. As soon as you change that person, that's when you see other people's true colours. Because if you're not, say, going along with someone's little game, or you're not doing what other people want you to do, that's when people change, and that's when you see their true colours. So don't ever think you're not good enough, and just know your fucking worth. Like I say it again, know your worth, because if you don't, you're going to go through life not knowing who you are, and you're going to get sort of pushed around a bit as well by other people. So just know your worth, decide how much you're worth within your own mind, and then say no to anything that doesn't meet the fucking standards of your life. So yeah, just as I end now, I can see a few friendly faces coming on. Have a little look where we are. We're in the Galapagos Islands. It's my last morning here. I'm surrounded by sea lions. And yeah, I'm on the island of San Cristobal this morning, and I'll be leaving back to the mainland of Ecuador, to Guayaquil, in a couple of hours' time. So thank you so much for coming on, and we'll speak soon, people. Ciao.